Yo, I think we live. Alright guys, well, today I'm gonna show you guys basically Fortnite, how to perfect your 90s in Fortnite. It's really easy. Today we're gonna be doing it with my sister. Next stream should be tomorrow in the morning. So let's get straight to it. I'm starting to use OBS a bit more. Okay, this should be good. I'm starting to use OBS a bit more now. Now I'm using OBS for streaming, so hopefully it's gonna be a good live stream. All right. So I'm here with my sister. Anya, say hello.
Hello.
You don't have to get so close to the mic, but I have a new streaming setup, so and it's working. I'm actually doing really good with my streaming setup, so I'm probably gonna teach my sister how to do 90s. But she's probably gonna just first I'm gonna show you guys how to do 90s. Then I guess my sister will show you guys something. Yep. So I'm sorry. Fortnite is supposedly launching right now. Okay, Fortnite, yep. Alright. Here we go. Fortnite has launched. I'll show you guys how to do good 90s, and then my sister will show you guys something too. So Fortnite is loading in. I'm just gonna go into a creative match and basically show you guys everything. I do play on stretch, so please do not just ignore my stretch. I play on stretch resolution, so ignore it. Okay, so my sister's probably gonna like just build random stuff. She's bad, so please, no hate. I don't want hate toward that little thing. That's my sister. Alright, let's go into a creative match. Start it up. I put my frame rate at 60 because I can't. My stream lags if my frame rate is higher than 60. Already tried it, instantly kicked me out of the game a couple of times. I deleted those streams. So, oh, we got a new. Alright, so we're in. Basically, tomorrow I might stream a bit on Mongrel's edit course. Nah, I'll do that like Friday or something. But I promise I will do Mongrel's edit course on a stream. Not today though. Today I'm just gonna show you guys how to perfect 90s. It's gonna be Amazon. So 90s are 90-degree turns, or it's one of the. I think it's either. Yeah, I think it's the fastest way to build up in Fortnite by using 90s. So, there's a bunch of different ways people do 90s, and the way I do them, like you barely ever mess up. I do it. Some people do it this way. I do it this way, so it's just more comfortable for me. I mean, this is more comfortable, but I mess up less when I do those. So, loading into the match takes a pretty long time when you're loading into creative, so we should load in about 30 seconds or less. 30 seconds or less, we'll load in. But I think this loading screen is a season 7 loading screen, I think. I don't even know. I really don't pay attention. I just play the game. It's like I just never see me like. I usually just wear the same skin. Alright, we're gonna create a match. Let me fix this. This is my editing course that I like to watch. Let's go to Island. Let me do like a couple of 90s right here in the lobby. So just to show you guys how I do them. Okay, this is my first match on. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. Alright, looks like my sister is building her. Not today, but it looks like it doesn't look like that. I don't know, maybe I did. Maybe it was one of my friends. Maybe it was some of the guests that came over. Okay, so this is how I do my 90s. Okay. So what I start is I place right here. I place okay, so I place a wall right here, right here, right here, right here. Place a floor and then a ramp. And I do triple 90s. But most of the times I go like this, and well, I kind of miss this wall, but since I aim down and place that floor, if I'm like, if you miss that, if you don't place a floor, then you're gonna miss the 90. But if you place the floor, you're almost guaranteed, like, even if you miss that. And most of the time, I am looking down on my 90s, so what you should do to practice 90s, there's a almost perfect triple. And when I do my 90s, a bunch of random buildings like stick out of the. Sometimes you'll build the floor over yourself, so you have to really keep looking down. When you do this first flick, you have to make sure that you flick down and you look down. Now see how I'm all the way up on this ramp, and then you look down, flick down. That's to help prevent placing the floor over yourself. But if you do it too late, you will end up building a floor over yourself. So you do 1, 8, how? Like earlier, 1, 2, 3, 1, and yeah. So you get the point. 1. Okay, that was not good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, that's that. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I forgot to jump. Okay. So common mistakes I see in a lot of people's 90s is what they do is they hit the wall too much like that. So what they do is they aim right here and they kind of hit the wall like that. But what you want to do is you want to jump forward like that whenever you're doing a 90. You really want to jump forward. You want to jump forward this way, the way you're going. What? Alright, and after I show, okay, so when it hits 335, that's when it's going to be your turn, okay? Okay, 10 minutes, how about that, okay? Alright. 10 minutes, then it's going to reach 340. Alright, so that was pretty much perfect. Common mistakes I see in 90s. Not. I can't even. I'm the first match on, so I can't even like build. Alright, so common mistakes I see is people not placing floors and missing their ramp right here. So you can't look down during a 90 if you don't place that floor. If you don't place a floor, you can't flick down. Because look, if I flick down, my ramp won't place. But if I place a floor, it doesn't even matter if I don't place a wall, because then I'm still gonna go like that. Flick down. The way to practice to get good at these 90s The way to practice to get good is first start out by try to do single, four singles. So start out with 4 singles. I'm such a bot, bro. I'm such a bot. I can't. Okay, there we go. So, and then start out by, and then, okay, for some reason I hit the edit key. So, and then start out by doing 2 doubles. And then do 2 triples. Oh. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Then, once you have those done, do 2 quads. So as you guys see, I messed up a couple of times where when I went into this 90, I didn't place a couple of floors. I didn't place a couple of So I didn't place a couple of walls right here. So as you guys can see, I didn't place a wall right there, so I just instantly put it up, but it doesn't matter because I'm placing the floor. That's why you should always place floors and 90s. There's also this one trick I learned from the teacher called Beaks. You go like this, and if you want to get away from your opponent, instead of doing a 90 like this to start out, you do a 90 like this. You do a 90 like that. It's the same exact speed, it's basically doing this, but instead you're doing this. Oh, because I'm a bot. You're basically ending up doing this. Okay, but you start by placing the floor right here, like that, like that. And then you head into your 90s. I know that wasn't that good of a tutorial, but hopefully this helped. I mean, my aim isn't that good. Also, a couple of variations of 90s. How Mongrel does them? Okay, well, I didn't place. Okay. Okay, I don't know what, but I just lagged so hard. So basically what Mongrel does, I don't know what. So what he does is he places 2 walls right here, 2 walls right here, a floor, and then up. And he does that triple. So basically what he does is he goes like this, okay, no, like that, like this, and then like that. And then his second 90 he goes like this. And then again. But I'm a bot, so I can't do it. A couple more variations, like TSM Hamlin's. So what he does is he places a wall right here, jumps, and no floor. It's a slow variation of 90s. I'm a bot. It's a slow variation of 90s, but it's good for beginners. I'm not saying he's a beginner, but he does beginner 90s. I started out by doing those 90s, but now I do the flick version of the 90, like a couple of chronic players I saw do it. I saw Chronic players do this. Chronic Clan, I saw them do these. I saw one do these 90s. And console players can like basically infinitely do 90s. They don't have to like, my mouse pad isn't like, it's big, but it's not like way too like huge like TPUs. It's like on my whole table, so I can't like do 90s to max height. I mean, I can go like that, but I can't like just, console players can do these 90s forever. And they mostly look down, and they just do their 90s so well. So that's what they'll do. A couple of more variations. Stevie's 90s. He goes like this. Well, of course he doesn't block himself, but he doesn't block himself. So what he does is he does kind of my variation, but he doesn't flip like that. He doesn't look all the way down. Okay, so max height. So instead of going like this, he does this. So like Mongo does this really fast. He goes like that. He does this motion. But TP does the same thing. But what he does is he goes like wall, floor, ramp, turns again, and then and he goes like that. So basically like, and then does the same thing like this. But he does, and then he does this thing again. But it's kind of like TSM Hamlin's, but TSM Hamlin's does it like this. But TP's is more like this. And he looks down a bit more, unlike Hamlin's, which goes like that. But okay, that is like, I did 5 90s. I want to see how many I can do in a row without messing up. I mean, I'm gonna run out of mouse pad space, so I want to see if I can go to max height without messing up. So I'm gonna do that. I have 7 minutes. I'm gonna try to reach max height without messing up. Okay. Gotta start like on the edge of the mouse. Here we go. Just whenever I start out on the edge. There you go. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but whenever you do my variation of 90s, a bunch of builds always stick out. So. Okay, I almost messed up there. Okay. Right, I'm a total bot. Okay, there you go. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm actually doing it. Perfect 90s, dude. Oh, I messed up. How far did I actually go? I went actually surprisingly really high, so I did like a bunch of 90s. I mean, that was a ton of 90s in a row, especially. But also this one thing, I saw. So what streamers do is, let's say they build over somebody, right? They build those, or they get built over. What they do is, you know how then they're gonna edit down, right? And they're gonna look for them. What they jump, place the floor. Like that. They jump, place the floor, and they start building this way. And the players are looking for them. So while they're looking for them, while they edit down, they go looking for them, and they're like, where are they? And then they go on this, and the streamers do 2 90s up. The streamers do 290s up. They do 290s. And they edit them really fast. And then just bop them in the face. Okay, so I have a little bit of warm-up, so now I can actually do 90. Another way 90s, like... I saw, instead of 90s, it's like a 180s. But it's like in 90s version. It's like... But they do it so fast, so it's like it's not... But those are people who are like a really high sensitivity. So I lowered my sensitivity. I used to be able to do this, but I'm now super used to low sensitivity because I play on low sensitivity. They go like this. And they just like literally flick. Console players can do this because they have really high sensitivity, but it's kind of like a 90, but they flick into 180. And they just flick into 180. And then you just go like this. You just go like that. And I saw a variation of it where you go like this, and then you go up, and then you go this way. So you never run out of mouse space. That's for PC players. But console players just do it like this. And I saw that, but I tried that in a build battle, but I still like 90s way more. Because I'm just used to them, you know. Ways to get high ground from opponents. Like I was playing build battles earlier today, and so let's pretend you're right here, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna jump. Okay, that was a bad example. Alright, so let's say you get blocked. You know you're getting blocked. And you jump like your pyramid and instantly go and flick down. And build your ramp up. So, what that does... What that basically does, so, is you place your pyramid and flick down. You flick down and place your floor. And instantly... And you turn and carry over with your ramps, and then do your 90s. That's what I did against... I'm not gonna like call names, but that's what I did in the build battle that I won today. So let me show that in full speed. But today I did it like real perfectly, so. Also, another way to get high ground really fast is you practice 2 variations of side jumps. Variation number 1 is getting pyramided like that. Variation number 2 is getting blocked over like that. And all you do is you jump, place a floor right there, and keep building. And the reason you want to place a floor right there is because if you jump, you won't have enough length to jump right there. So you're gonna have to go like this. So basically what the motion is you're gonna place a floor, you're gonna jump, and you're gonna go like this. So let me show you that one time. So let's pretend, so I'm down at the ground, and then I jump. So I'm right here, and then, there we go. And then I just go like this, and then go like that. Like that. So while they're doing that, they're just gonna build over me, right? But then I'm right here. So once they're gonna be right there, I'm gonna be right here. And then I'm gonna start, and then I do quad 90s, and they're probably gonna be like right here. And I already have high ground. Alright. Way number 2 is escaping the pyramid. Okay. I don't know how that happened. That's all you do. That's all you do. And then you have high ground. Wait, you still have high ground, bro. It's literally all you have to do. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna jump. This time, you're gonna look down. You're gonna turn around, look down. This time, instead of doing this, you go like this. So instead of going like that, instead of going like this. Oops. Oh my ish. This time you're just gonna go like that. And then you just keep building into your 90s. So really 90s are just a really fast way of getting high ground. Yeah. And yeah. Practicing your 90s in build battles is probably just what you should do. Alright, and this is how I practice every day when I go into playground match, I start practicing. So let's say I loaded in, I fell down to the ground. And this is what I do. I start out, I'm really rusty, I just go like this. Okay. And I'm really rusty, so my first match of the day, and I just go like that. I just go like that till I get to the edge of the map, and then I start doing 90s. They're gonna be obviously really bad, so I'm gonna mess up a couple of times. And then I just keep doing triple 90s till I get to the top. I get to max height. And I think we're about to be max soon. Alright, so now we're max height, and then I start doing these. Okay. Then yeah, so then I start doing those, and then I start playing solos or duos or squads, random playgrounds or whatever. So we'll do squads, random playgrounds, or just do challenges, just do 50 team rumble, whatever, disco domination, whatever the mode is, whatever the mode where you feel like do challenges, or their teams basically. All right, Anna, it's your turn. Also, one more trick I want to show you guys. It's a really cool trick you can do. So, it's like, honestly, it took me a couple of days to get this good. So yeah, it took me a couple of days. It took me a couple of days to get those good, but I mean, honestly, they're really cool. I think. Okay, so let's say we're doing a build battle, right? Who will get high ground first? So you have to build one ramp and then you can start. So 90s, two 90s, and then build two up, and then do these one. That's right. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about right now. Go like this, and like that, and build two up. So as you can see, it's the same thing as 90s. And then it's basically who gets the pyramid first. And if you get the pyramid off and you get pyramid 2, you're gonna jump, do that, and then do your 90s. And I'm lagging. Or do this. And you can do that all the way up. Of course, 90s. 90s are harder to learn, and but basically, if you don't like placing floors, there's also a variation of 90s where you do this. Oh, I can't even do it because I haven't tried it yet. You like that? It's called Who Needs Floors. You go like this, and it's just like it's really weird. You build up and you go 1. I mean, who needs walls? I can't even do it like that. Basically. I'm a bot. Okay. Alright, Anna, it's your turn. So it's my sister's. You don't want to? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep doing the tutorial and. Oh. Anything else? Any other? I'm trying to think of any other tricks that I use. Oh yeah. So today's like when I was doing build battles, it wasn't really even build battles. We got to max height so fast because both of us are good at 90s, and we just kept building up and up and up to try to see who gets higher and faster. I'm probably gonna build battle him again in tomorrow's stream. So peaking. So whenever you get to max height, just pretend this is max height, right? All right. So this is max height, right? Okay. I need a weapon first. Okay, let's say I have a scar and boom, and boom, boom. This is usually what I use. This is the setup that I use. Then what I do is, I mean, I learned this from him, so I go like that. I pretend that I'm gonna peek, and then as soon as they think that I'm over there. Unless, so let's say I'm them. Alright, never mind. Why am I doing that? I was gonna like anchor it, but alright. Unless they have like some super flick or aimbot. So they're gonna go like, they think I'm there, then I edit and they're gonna go like that. Unless they have some super flick or aimbot, they're not gonna be able to get me. They're gonna think I'm there, they're gonna wait for me there, and then I pop and shoot them. So I edit a window, they're gonna peek their head, and then all I do is pop them. So that's basically what I do. And it's good for max height. If you're at max height and you're just in a peeking battle. So, let's say that doesn't fool them, right? Of course, you're in the 1x1s and it's a peeking battle and right there. Let's say that doesn't work. What do? You're gonna rely on your aim. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pretend. I'm sorry, you're not gonna rely on your aim yet. They're gonna pretend to go here. They're gonna peek you, and you just close. But let's say you guys are like far away. So you're like this far away. If they're close, you're gonna rely on your aim, and you're gonna bop them. You're gonna pretend to go, and then you're gonna bop them in the head. Let's say you're far away, right? And well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the same thing, but then okay, that's not bad. And it's max height, so you can't like bounce her over to them. then you have to go really close and try to ghost peek him. So okay, I cannot do that. Okay. So the way to ghost peek is you're like this, right? And then you're gonna go like that, and then you're gonna shoot at the same time, press crouch. You're gonna jump, crouch. And then you're gonna rely on your flicks. The reason flicks is because you're not gonna see them right here like you could use the ghost peek and just go like, or use the ghost peeking like this, right? I can't not do it because I'm double tapping to. I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream. Oh my god, I just realized I was muted this whole time. No freaking way, dude. Oh my god. No wonder I couldn't hear myself. I was like, what is happening right now? I thought, what is happening right now? But, the new meta is how to, basically, how people do this. They do that. And most people's 90s are like, they go like that, right? Well, don't do that. Because guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen if you do that? Okay. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Alright. So you go like that. They go like that, right? Well, anyway, to stop that from like going. What we're gonna do is this. I'm a bot. They're gonna go like this. Like this. Place the wall right here. Place a floor, and you're gonna do that flip method that I taught you. You're gonna go like this. And the reason why you should do that. The reason why you should do that is because, let's say you're going like that. Oh, I'm lagging really hard. This is how long it's gonna take them to break. And by the time they do that, probably can kill them. And to block this meta, the way to like defeat this meta is you're gonna go like this. It sounds a little dumb, but look. Why shoot your shotgun? Now, this is what you're gonna do. Alright, now, let's say how people normally do them. Boom. Look at this. That didn't shoot for some reason. Okay. Alright, here we go. In this building. Okay, I don't know why I'm lagging so hard. Probably because of this. Alright. Still lagging really hard. Anyway. Alright, so let's say how to escape Harry Pottering yourself. Well, a lot of people Harry Potter themselves, right? What happens if you Harry Potter yourself, right? And what you're gonna do is if you don't use floors in your 90s, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go like this. You're gonna get stuck, right? And then you're gonna place floor right here, floor right there. And then you, okay, not bad. And then you go like that. And you can retry. But let's say you use floors when you do 90s. And you get stuck somehow under your ramp and your floor. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna edit this, jump out and do that. So, in fast motion, right. Okay, that was not fast. Here we go. In normal speed, now fast motion. And usually, I'm gonna reset it. I'm lagging so hard. I don't know why this is happening. I don't get it. My servers are on auto 45 ping, it says. I don't know. Probably because my internet is really bad right now because there's about 10 people using it. Okay, not 10 people, but there's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, me, 5, And then, yeah, 5 people using Wi-Fi. So, okay, I don't know why this lag is so bad. Earlier it wasn't that bad because my sister was watching something, but it was still lagging. As you guys see, I'm really laggy. Improving your aim also. Okay, this might sound kind of dumb, but no, not doing 360s or 180s. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, not building bases is gonna improve your aim, but let's say you're gonna go like this, right? Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump down 360 no scope, or 360, just 360. It's gonna help with your aim, and every time you do that, you're gonna get 1 lower so that you have less time. Alright, so, alright, wait, you need to get a rock. Alright. Every time you're gonna make it further away. So like this. So you have less time to execute it. Alright, wait. Alright. Every time you have less time to aim. I mean, you should actually do it with the shotgun, but I don't know. I'm using it for deagle. Alright. And boom, you're gonna. No, double tap space. Okay. Okay. What's wrong? Jump 360. And every time you're gonna go lower, just to help. Right. Okay, 4. Every time you're gonna get lower, just help with your aim. And quick flick. And shotgun blast. And you have to do it before you hit the ground. I don't know if I hit that. I'm gonna try again. That time I definitely hit that. Alright. Alright, now the hardest part is you're gonna try to jump and just do it like this. Jump. So that is to help with your aim. And your aim should be better with those flicks. Also flicking, you're gonna go like that. But this time you know where the enemy is. So let's say you're doing 90s, right? And they start shooting you down. And as you're falling, right? You don't know. Quickly flick. You don't know whether you're falling, you're gonna flick and aim. Every time, so you're falling and then just quickly flick, use your glider, redeploy, or whatever. I mean, this is no battles, and you just flick and hit them. So jumping and going like this. Also swing your pickaxe, but of course. So for now, I'm gonna. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click and you're gonna see if you hit it. 298. All right, ready? 262. 226. 190. 154. 118. Then you're gonna click like that, like. Alright, and then the last one. Okay. Let's do it with the deagle. I don't know what just happened. And then. Okay, for some reason. Look at that. Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna see you. Talk to you.